So I want to do a little notepad video here where I just kind of put some thoughts down on Monster Hunter Wilds and kind of the top things I'm thinking that I want to see in the game or not see. So number one, we're gonna have to say skippable cutscenes. Monster Hunter World playthrough, like my replay, has been great. What has not been great has been so many fucking cutscenes that I cannot skip. Number two, I would say a new weapon. So I kind of have an idea of the kind of weapons that I would play when the game comes out, but to be honest, we're due a new weapon. I'm thinking, so let's actually go under here and say spear, question mark. So for a spear weapon, I'm thinking, we currently have lance plus gun, okay, equals gun lance. But what if we had lance minus shield equals spear? Okay, that's what I'm thinking. So very accurate, very pokey, but instead of blocking, you do a lot of evasion. And then possibly, you could have a javelin type move where you toss the weapon, does a lot of damage, but you have to retrieve it after. That might be weird. But, some sort of hybrid nature. Doesn't have to be, but it just seems odd that of all the traditional kind of weapons we have, like we have a sword, we have a hammer, slash mace, we have a gun, a bow. We don't have a spear. It just seems like, and yes, there's an insect glaive, but that's not a spear. It's a glaive. That's different. And the moves are very, wide. A spear is very precise, and you don't get that with the insect glaive. Insect glaive is very gimmicky. I want a very vanilla weapon. So, after that, what am I thinking? Okay. So this is going to be this might be my number one, but I want tenderize / wound mechanic tossed in the fire. Which, to be fair, it kind of already is. It's not in Rise. But I guess we can get more specific. Not a mechanic that interrupts combat flow. Right? Because with the tenderize mechanic, you had to kind of stop your normal game plan to tenderize. And also, what it did is it removed something you already had, weak points, and made you have to do more stuff to get what you already had. So you lost damage that you already had, and you had to do more stuff to get it back. Didn't like that. Okay? But wire bugs were good. I liked wire bugs. Maybe they're a little too fast for what we would expect out of a numbered title. Technically, Monster Hunter Wilds is Monster Hunter 6. So, we'll see. We'll see what we get. So next one would be Dalmater. He needs to be in the game. Bring him back. Y'all are pussies if you don't bring him back. So yeah, I want the snake. If we don't get the snake, I won't be happy. Okay, so that's that one. That's just self-explanatory. I mean, come on. The Grinding Lands was great. Yeah, I loved it. That's about it. They made improvements to it over its lifespan, and I think it got into a pretty good spot. I'd love to see something like another iteration on the Grinding Lands. It doesn't have to be it specific, like exactly. But it was a great end game, for sure. This one This one's kind of less in-game, but more of the handling of the release. Simultaneous PC release. Probably not going to happen, but one can wish. On top of that, I would like to add more effort in the port, please. PC ports have been a little lazy. We can't overlook that. So I'm going to ask for at least one of these, right? It can be shit as long as it's simultaneous. But if it's not simultaneous, at least put some effort into it. That's what I would like. And so for my last request, this might be a little contentious, and I'm totally fine if you disagree. Honestly, depending on the time of day, I might disagree. But what I'm going to say is no more resupply in camp during hunts. I'm going to say it. I don't think you should be able to get your shit back in camp. Is it nice that if you forgot something, you don't have to abandon quest and you can just go back to the camp and get it? Yes, that's nice. Is it nice that you can have unlimited mega potions? Yes, it's nice. Does it mean that every hunt is super easy because you get them unlimited? No. You know, you still die, even if you have a bunch of healing. But I do think it adds to the suspense and also the difficulty in some ways if you are limited in the amount of supplies you're going to enter the fight with. Because I was out here today, so I was out here doing my replay through, and I ran out of mega potions in a hunt, and I was like, you know, in the old games, this would be a point where I was like, damn, I need to nut up and fucking kill this monster, or I'm gonna fail this quest. But in this game, it's just, well, I guess I just go back to camp real quick and then go back to the fight. And it's just like, what's the point, right? If I can just go back to camp and resupply, what's the point of even having limited potions on me anyway? You know? Because it's just like, and people don't do this, but you could literally mega potion, bring a Farcaster. When you're out, hit the Farcaster, resupply, go back. Yeah, it takes time, but you could do it. Just give you unlimited mega potions. Fuck it, right? I don't think they should, but it would be a similar scenario where you pretty much just have all the healing potions you could ever want as long as you got them in your box. I like the feeling of, damn, I've only got 2 mega potions left. I need to be fucking careful. So that's something that I would actually like to see. Now, I'm fine you being able to change your gear, right? Like you went out to a quest, you had the wrong shit on. Okay, well, I switch my gear out. Or, man, this hunt, I'm not really liking this monster with this weapon. Let me switch out to my other set. That's fine, right? I think there's just value in being limited on the healing you can bring. You know? And like I said, that's something that I might change my opinion on in the future, but that's how I feel about it right now. I think that might be my list for now. This is kind of a spur of the moment, off the top of the head list, but I'm happy with it. So if you have anything that you would like to add to this list, let me know in the comments. If you think any of this is stupid, I guess you can let me know. Let's keep it civil. I know you will. Actually, I know you won't, because I've seen the comments that some people leave. But that's okay, you know? There's a place for everyone here. So, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And I will see you later.